I want to shout out Montrese Clark at my church, City of Praise Family.
You?
You tell your stories. I'm going to tell mine.
Tell it.
Montrese Clark will come in the choir rehearsal and be like, this week we wearing nautical. What is nautical? Hey, what's going on? This is Kasaun Wilson.
And I'm Ebony McMorris.
Cheryl couldn't be here because since she's been natural, she doesn't even know us anymore.
Oh, sure, I didn't say that. I didn't do that. I didn't say that. That ain't God.
And this is Church Rules, Episode 2. Episode 1, we talked about some stuff that happens in church that we think is hilarious or at least noteworthy. And it was so popular, and your churches are so ratchet, that there was demand.
Not my church, Pastor. Not my church.
What's your church?
I'm now a new member of Reed Temple, and I am in new members class. So I'm on a 90-day probation period. So you can get me.
You're on probation? You have a PO?
I mean, I got
you gotta visit your PO after every class?
Pastor, I didn't say that, Pastor Wiley. I didn't say that.
Okay. What church you come from?
I was formerly.
Yo, why you talk like you were a bad boy artist? You weren't in Danity Kane. This is a church.
It doesn't matter where I was from. It is where I am now. Praise him. What church you go to?
Why do people say praise him after everything?
Because that really means shut up. So if I say that means shut up. Praise him.
I go to City of Praise Family Ministries. Shout out to my leadership, Bishop Joel, Pastor Yolanda Peoples, Millie Rock. Let's go. All right, so what's the church rule? What's the church rule you got? Church rule number 1.
Okay, here's the one that almost got me in an argument. And it's really not, it's these ushers that are like 75 and above, no shade, that they put on the doors to man the doors like they were former Homeland Security people. And I had to go to the bathroom once, and we could not leave, of course, for the benediction. But the pastor was taking forever to get to the benediction, so they're like, you know, the church doors are closed when the preacher prays. They close when they pray, and they close when they collect that money, because you ain't going nowhere for that. I had to go to the bathroom.
All right, rule number 2. Dear praise team leaders, stop choosing outfits for the praise team and the choir based on new outfits that you want to wear to church that Sunday. That's a ridiculous thing that you're doing.
Yes.
Listen, we were doing just fine with robes, and then we got to black and white, and then we started mixing in colors. But some of y'all are just going to H&M and Forever 21 and picking colors that nobody else has in their closet but you. I want to shout out Montrese Clark at my church, City of Praise Family. You tell your stories. I'm going to tell mine.
Tell it.
Montrese Clark will come in the choir rehearsal and be like, this week we wearing nautical. What is nautical?
We didn't get that deep. Now, they gave us colors, and I was mad because I didn't have some of the colors. Like, certain colors, I didn't know I had to have a budget to be a part of the choir.
Yo, you got to put money aside just to sing on Sunday.
Some of y'all buying and taking back.
She would come and be like, yo, everybody, this Sunday we wearing cranberry.
What is cranberry?
And burnt orange. You're like, what is this? Why do I have to wear these colors just to sing?
Just to sing
you deserve
for the Lord.
it.
Didn't he say, come as you are?
I have no reason to feel, but now I have a reason to budget.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here's another church rule for you. It's a 50-to-1 ratio. That means for every 50 members you can have one armor bearer. Some churches have way too many armor. You have more armor bearers than members in your church. Praise and worship, like the social media team at your church, can't even start taking pictures until you walk in, because that's when the church gets full. So for every 50 members you can have one armor bearer. Sometimes, even in regular churches, when the pastor walks in, it looks like the scene from Malcolm X where they tried to get the dude out of jail. When he put the finger up and went like this, that's the cold.
But sometimes they need security teams. They're crazy these days. Like, you know, so you may think
who is they?
Like pastors and stuff. They have like security teams.
But sometimes the security detail don't even be like security detail. It just be like somebody's grandfather. And his hip don't even work that good. And you got 10 steps. And he needs his grandson to help him up the steps.
So we need to upgrade the security detail.
You know, I could possibly see that being a church rule.
I could see that too.
But what's the rule? How do you determine when?
I don't know. We gotta look at that one. I can't figure that. We have to put that one on the back burner for a quick second. But we do need to up the detail.
Some of y'all security work 2 weekends out the year, so it's
they usually are retired. Sometimes they retire.
He got a weekend job.
Yeah, that's what I think it is.
Church rule number 4. Can we just go back to regular titles? We got praise and worship leaders, pastors, deacons, tenors, altos, sopranos, choir members, musical director. Too many of y'all churches just coming up with nicknames for people that ain't got no. You're a worship leader. You are a worship leader. That is it. Now you done come to the church full time.
Yes.
Now all of a sudden your business card says Director of Levitical Affairs.
Yes.
You are a worship leader, lead musical communicator. You're a worship leader.
But it's a different day and time now, you know, like.
Why we gotta title everything? Is that I don't know.
Because on their LinkedIn profile, it got
Director of
like
Levitical
something.
Affairs. Like, we apologize to the Levites. Did you see that video?
No, I missed that one.
You just gotta see it. It's a pastor that apologized to all musicians from every pastor in the world.
Wow.
I know some pastors was like, you ain't talking for me. All right, sorry. Church rule number 5.
I don't know if this is a rule. Can we rename singles ministries and not call them singles ministries? It just sounds so desperate sometimes. Like,
What would you name it?
I don't know, like.
The DM's ministry.
Slapping in the No, don't do that. Okay,
What would you name it? What else could we name a singles ministry? Not married yet? Waiting on God. WOG ministry.
No, because men would not. That's the thing. Like, a lot of times you got to create it so there is equal men and women and not just a bunch of women running. So I'm just maybe like outreach. No, but then people got to know it's for the singles. That's outreach.
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
What would you want out of a singles ministry? Let's come up with a name that every church would want to call it.
What if the churches did profiles of people in singles ministry?
You know what? Now that you say it, maybe a church rule should be for singles ministries, you should have to interview into the ministry.
Yes. Screeners. That's it. We introducing that. Doing it now. You going to head start it. But wait, you're not single, so we'll have you on
Happily
the advisory
married.
board.
Love you, baby. We need to screen for singles ministry.
Yes.
That means if you are divorced, we need to at least have a letter or some sort of video.
And you need to be a member of the church. Either way, we need some screening process for the
We
singles
do.
ministries.
There should be somebody who can literally sit there and make sure that you're in. First of all, they got to make sure you're not just trying to run through the whole singles ministry.
Right. We need you running for the Lord,
Yes.
not running through the ladies.
Or the guys. Why it just got to be ladies? Guys ain't the only ones.
Okay.
Integrity should go both ways. Agreed?
Agreed.
So listen, don't let nothing hold you back from
Right.
going to church. God is there, and people say like, oh, people could be fake out there in the church. It's fake people everywhere. It's fake people in the bank. You still go there.
That's why they need to come.
It's fake people at your job. You still go for the check. Come on through. We just talk about some things culturally that are funny and some things we want to see change in church. So don't take it too seriously. Have a lighthearted about it. We're just having a good time. This is Church Rules episode 2. I'm Kasaun Wilson.
I'm Ebony McMorris.
You want to plug your social media?
Yes, you can follow me everywhere. Instagram, Facebook. I'm not on Snapchat.
I'm not either.
Okay. Twitter.
I don't
Ebony
even know how to
McMorris.
use Snapchat.
You don't?
I'm kind of old school. I'm still waiting for MySpace to come back. Yeah, I'm Kasaun Wilson. Find me at The Life of KAY, stand-up comedian. Come out to a show sometime soon, thelifeofkay.com. Man, y'all want to see episode 3? Let us know. Put in the comments. Put in the video. Share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We out.